Bless you. We are continuing from where we left off on the story of the Shunamite woman. Shunam. There are two words that meaning double rest, double pivot, double support. So there's a picture of a church in rest, a personality walking in rest. And this is very practical. We realize how she discerned Elisha as a man of God and gave him the upper room. And then she received the reward even though she wanted nothing in return for her service. We are created to serve. And then the child died. This woman didn't panic. She still took the child to the upper room, recognizing that you must seek God first in all things, even in crisis. This is what the woman did. She didn't panic. She shut the door. She didn't go about complaining to neighbors, telling people their problems. It's a sign that you are not at rest. Now we want to continue from the point where the child died. And then she ran to the man of God first. She understands the anointing. She understands that she needs to seek God first. But look at the 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 22. Then she called to her husband and said, please send me one of the young men and one of the donkeys, that I may run to the man of God and come back. So he said, why are you going to him today? It is neither the new moon nor the Sabbath. And she said, it is well. Now, you see clearly that the husband is somebody who is not at rest. She was walking religiously. Today is not a new moon. Today is not a Sabbath. Today you must not pray. Today you have not bathed. Today you have not done this direction. But the woman was consistent. Right from the beginning, she walked in rest. She didn't panic when the child died. And now she said, give me a donkey. Let me run to the man of God and come back. The husband complained, but the woman had one word for the husband. It is well. In crisis, anyone walking in rest, you realize that your spirit, your soul, and body are speaking one language. It is well. It is well. She didn't wait for the child to come back before saying it is well. The woman was walking in rest. No panic, no worry, no shaking. Consistently, your spirit is standing and you know it is well. It is well. God himself rested. God himself rested. And this kind of rest, I told you previously in those sets of teachings, that he had created everything in 6 days. And in the 7th day, he created a day, something called rest. And he rested in that day. Everything he had created, God said it was good. But when he got to the 7th day, he sanctified the 7th day, blessed the 7th day, and made it holy. That was for him. And we roll everything into that day, and we move out of that day. This woman was living her life from the day 7, not day 1 to 6. I said that God's 7th day must be man's what? First day. God's 7th day must be man. So man will not move from creating A, creating B, creating B. God's rest 7th day, man must step into the 7th day and rest and work out of the 7th day. So this is what happened. God worked 6 days and rested 7 days. Man must rest first and work out of rest. Glory. This is a picture of this one. The husband was called. He said, it is well. I got this. It is well. And you look at another picture, you realize that the verse 24 said something. The verse 24 said, then she saddled a donkey and said to her servant, drive and go forward. Do not slacken the pace for me unless I tell you. There was crisis. Do you know that some of you have made some ground, some gains? If you slow down, you may end up losing what you have even gained. I'm telling you. You cannot, this one move forward. There was a momentum carrying her in the spirit, and that momentum was rest. The devil cannot stop you. This is not about the devil, it's about your character. And that character must be the character of God, because he's working, sleeping in rest, and you are working out of that rest, representing him. You cannot slack. You cannot slumber. You cannot procrastinate. You cannot wait till that I'll start next Monday. I'll start next Monday. Every day you are starting next Monday. This woman said, move forward. She moved forward in crisis. Look at what is happening all over. That building you want to start, that land you want to start, that marriage you want to do, everything cannot wait. You must move on with the momentum. You can't allow the challenging crisis to slack you. Move forward. It's a picture of somebody who is at rest. You may do some re-engineering and restructuring of your life, but you must still move forward. There's a picture of somebody at rest. The Shunamite woman. There are people who will call you to discourage you, but you must move forward. It is time to encourage somebody. It's time to hear positive proclamations. It is time to know you are moving forward with your plan. There is a God forgiving mandate, God purpose for your life. And this challenging circumstance, whether it is COVID or Ukraine war, they cannot stop you. You must still fulfill it. God is not looking at the challenges, He's looking at you fulfilling them. So don't slack, move forward. This is Pastor Edemado from King's Yard Ministry. God bless you.